A circle, a square and a triangle, one of the most recognized icons today. The USB is arguably the most used PC adapter and comes in many different shapes and sizes. It's found in PCs, consoles, cars, phones, TVs, watches and even vapes, and the list does not end there. If you think about it, it is difficult to go a day without using a USB. But where did it come from and who invented this famous connection? Back in the 90s, connecting all of your peripherals and other external devices to your PC was a chore, and because every device had its own type of connector, the back of your PC was left looking like those messy telephone poles you see in Thailand. Tech companies quickly realized that they needed a new type of connector that was universal and eliminated all of the clutter. We have Ajay Bhatt to thank for this clever device. In 1995, he led the development of the USB at Intel with the help of Compaq, DEC, NEC, IBM, Microsoft and Nortel. The idea was to make the connection of peripherals and other devices to a PC easier without the need for software updates, and also to help with greater data transfer speeds. Ajay Bhatt's idea was to enable a user purchasing a new device to immediately plug it in and start using it. Hence the name Universal Serial Bus. This may sound easy and standard for today, but pre-USB multiple reboots of the PC was required, as well as extra software support. Sometimes users even had to open up their PC to make the new connection work. Although the previously mentioned companies led the development of USB, it is actually an unlikely competitor that we have to thank for the popularization of the USB. It is none other than Apple. In 1998, the iMac was launched. It eliminated all technology like floppy disks and serial ports, and instead used CD-ROMs and USB ports. This was a paramount change for Apple, as it solved the problem of third-party components abandoning support for Apple computers. Today, the USB patent is owned by Intel, although they do not force companies that use USB technology to pay royalties. Intel has also kept USB technology open, encouraging its use as a standard connection. This also enables companies to innovate and evolve the technology, which means USB tech can stay relevant for a long time. Imagine not being able to open a hard drive that you used 10 years ago because that type of port simply does not exist on your current computer. USB 2.0 saw an increase in bandwidth and added modified connections like the mini and micro USB. USB 3 decided it will go even faster, and USB 4 straight up warped to light speed and solved the frustration of only being able to be plugged in one way. The story of the USB is a good example of companies working together to help innovate and push technology without the sole purpose of making money. If these companies did not push for a standard, using PCs today would be much more frustrating than it can sometimes already be. Next time you use a USB, just think about how it could have been. Endless adapters that might not even work.